はい、こんばんは。今日は3月21日、日曜日です。マニラ新聞の見出しのトランスレーション、その翻訳ですね。もう、約束通りやらなきゃいけない。ano ngayon, March 21, Sunday. So, as promised, I have to do this Manila Shimbun headline translation, uh, 1 point lesson. Mm, I have a commitment to the 100,000 subscribers waiting around the world. Joke, joke, joke. Okay, so I guess that's it. Let's start. Okay, so the title is Circuit Breaker System or Type. Circuit Breaker Type. Is it? Okay, so that's the headline. Ka, is it the circuit breaker type? This refers to the shares of stocks, emergency. How do you call that? Stoppage, no? Uh, during an economic, how do you call that? When there's a sudden drop of prices, especially when, well, so this is what is gonna be adapted, it seems, during this pandemic, uh, to counter the surge, worse than last year. It's getting worse. Anyway, let's explain. Okay, so circuit. No, in Japanese, instead of circuit, you say sakito. Okay, circuit. Sakito. Okay, so the Japanese pronunciation is kind of, how do you call that? Intrinsic or special by itself. No, it's unique. No, so this is in Japanese we say sakito. Sakito. Okay, so circuit. Okay, circuit. And then bureka. Okay, so breaker. Okay, bureka. Okay, breaker. Breaker. Okay. Okay, so it's a syllabic Japanese pronunciation. So that's how it is. So sakito breka. Okay, breka. So it's long breka like that. So circuit breaker, and then this one gata or kata. No? This is kata. Kata. Okay, so this means type. Okay, so this is ka is a question. Okay, we say ka question, but if you want to translate it, you can say is it breaker circuit type, or maybe will it be, or you can say uh, mm, well, as I said, that's just the meaning. So the newspaper editor will translate it into English. But for rough translation, I would say um, will it be circuit breaker type, or will circuit breaker system. It's actually, it's a system in the stock shares and stock industry, you know, in the financial. Will the circuit breaker system be applied? Okay, something like that. All right. Now, at the end of the in the description section of this blog, I will I will leave the link, HTTP, uh, regarding this circuit breaker system, as additional for reference, no, for info, so that the translator can see, can have an idea of the meaning of the circuit breaker system. Okay, so this is due to the well, emergency situation we are facing right now, resulting from the surge in the pandemic cases. It's almost 8,000 cases. Can you imagine? Higher than last year's. Last year's only 3,000 plus. Mm, around August. So it's really terrible what's happening in the pandemic situation right now. Anyway, so the caption is Kansensha Kyuzo. Kansensa Kyuzo. Okay, so Kansen. Kansen. We have been hearing this again and again, no? Because this is regarding pandemic. Kansen. 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 Okay. Kansen. Kansen is infection. Okay. Kansen. Kansen. Okay. Infection. Infection. And then sha. Sha refers to the person, right? Sha. So this is person. So kansen sha means infected person. Infected persons. Plural. Of course, not only one person is infected. There's so many. Okay. Kyuzo. This one is Q. Q means sudden. This one Q. If you look at if you study this kanji for isogu, to hurry up, no? This is also used. This one is zo. Zo. Okay. Again, these are onyomi reading. This one, the kunyomi of this is fueru. You know, fueru, to increase. I think JLPT3 already has that. So this kyuzo is increase, sudden increase. Sudden increase. Sudden increase. Okay. Or abrupt rise. Many ways of saying it. Abrupt. Maybe abrupt. Abrupt rise. Like that. Okay, then this one, de again. De. De is not at. no, it can be at, but it may mean as a result of, as a result, as a result of. It may also mean due to. Okay, so due to the sudden increase in of infected persons. Okay, as a result or due to the abrupt rise in infected persons, abrupt rise of infected persons. This one is tayo. 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 Tayo is well, if it's a verb, tayo surut, no? So to cope up, with, or to deal with, to deal with, or to address. Many ways. You have to have a wide vocab so you can pick up the words as you from your neurons, brain neurons, as you think of them. Okay, so you can extract those words from your brain. So anyway, so ni is in this case it can mean in or with or etc. No? Conran is conran. Conran is confusion. Okay, so if you say kansen siya kyuzo de tayo ni tayo, I'm sorry, this one is not tayo, this one tayo this one okay, ojiru, etc. Well, you check the kanji in your kanji dictionary. Okay, konran, confusion, konran. So there's confusion in addressing the rise, no? The, how do you call that? The pandemic, okay, due to the sudden rise of infected persons. See? So, for rough translation, you can say that, no? Okay, confusion. In dealing with the pandemic due to sudden rise, due to the sudden rise in infected, sudden rise of, you can say of. All right. Oh, this one, confusion in dealing. Well, okay. Well, there is, no. There is confusion. Okay. So that's it. The headline is, will it be circuit breaker type, or will the circuit breaker system be applied? And then that's for this one. And then this one is, there's confusion in dealing with the pandemic due to the sudden rise of infected persons. Off or in, I don't know. Okay, so that's it. Okay, please refer to the description for the explanation of this circuit breaker type. Okay, ja ato wa mo eto nanda during the chat room, we can talk about this, the circuit breaker. Okay, explain it in Tagalog or in English or in Japanese. Okay, because we're 3 in 1. Diyan eh. So, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay? Bye-bye. Good night. Tomo.